Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, October 19th, 2015. There are 6 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins with the Zoning Subcommittee meeting chaired by Councillor Stephen Reardon, along with Councillors Arthur F. Guanasso, Ira Novoselsky, and Anthony T. Zambuto. Just one item on their agenda. Pursuant to Council Order CZ-15-02, the City of Revere is requesting amendments to the zoning map at the American Legion Highway and the zoning ordinances. This is an ordinance further amending the zoning map and zoning ordinances of the City of Revere. Section 1. The zoning map of the City of Revere is hereby amended by changing the zoning of the following parcel ID numbers on American Legion Highway from general business, that is GB, to highway business, HB. Those parcels are 18-324 H and I-1 and 2, 18-324-1, 2, 3, 4, 5A, 8, 9, and 10, and 18-325-10, 9, 8, 7, 3, and 4. Section 2. The zoning map of the City of Revere is hereby amended by changing the zoning of the following parcel ID numbers on American Legion Highway from general residence, RB, to highway business, HB, 18-325-5, and 18-325-6. Section 3, Title 17, Chapter 17.22, Section 17.22.193, height of buildings within the HB district is hereby amended by adding the following sentence. In addition, buildings within the HB district, which are principally for hotel use only, may exceed the maximum height allowable as shown in Table 17.24.010 up to a height of 70 feet without a special permit. A copy of the aforementioned application CZ-15-02 is on file and available for public inspection in the office of the City Clerk, Revere City Hall, 281 Broadway, Revere, Massachusetts, Monday through Thursday from 8:15 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday from 8:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. We then move on to the Appointments Committee meeting chaired by Councillor Arthur Guanasso, along with Councillors Jessica Giannino, Stephen Morabito, Charles Patch, and Stephen Reardon. On their agenda, the appointment of Ms. Patricia Melchiono of Revere, Massachusetts as a constable. And please remember that in order for an appointment to be confirmed by the full City Council, the appointee must attend the Appointment Subcommittee meeting. At 6 p.m., we move on to the Revere City Council meeting, which begins with a salute to the flag, the roll call of members, and the approval of the journal of the meeting held on October 5th, 2015. Then it's on to calendar item number 1. This is a public hearing called as ordered on CZ-15-03, an ordinance providing for a 2-year moratorium relative to the construction of residential, apartment/condominium, multi-unit structures in excess of 2 dwelling units per structure within the City of Revere. Section 1, Title 17 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere is hereby amended by inserting at the beginning thereof the following. Title 17 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere is hereby amended by adding a new Chapter 17.02 as follows. Section 1, Purpose. Whereas residential units in multi-unit structures in the City of Revere have now reached over 65% of the total residential units within the city, and whereas the increase in the overall number of large-scale residential apartment condominium multi-unit structures is now significantly impacting the infrastructure of the City of Revere, including sewer and water systems, arterial roadways, ancillary parking facilities, public safety services, and our educational system. And whereas the continued development of residential apartment condominium multi-unit structures imposes a severe strain on the city's already overburdened infrastructure system, and whereas these impacts on land use, public safety, public health, and our educational system should be evaluated and addressed in a comprehensive manner in the city's zoning ordinance prior to the permitting and construction of any further large-scale residential apartment condominium multi-unit structures. And whereas the adoption of a building moratorium for a finite duration of time will allow the city to carefully study the potential impacts, both primary and secondary, of such residential apartment condominium multi-unit structures, and through a directed planning process recommend zoning ordinance amendments to address the city's concerns in the context of a master plan and other city planning goals and objectives. The following zoning ordinance amendment is hereby submitted to the Revere City Council. Section 17.02.01, Residential Apartment Condominium Multi-Use Structure Building Moratorium, notwithstanding the provisions of Title 17, Chapter 17.04 through 17.60 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere, no building permit, special permit, variance, site plan, or other permit may be issued pursuant to the zoning ordinance of the City of Revere, and no use of land shall be allowed for the purpose of residential apartment condominium multi-unit structures in excess of 2 residential dwelling units per structure for a finite period of time, which will allow the City of Revere to carefully study the potential impacts of the continued construction of this type of residential development on the city. This building moratorium on residential apartment condominium multi-unit structures in excess of 2 residential units per structure shall be in effect for a period of 2 years, commencing on the first date of publication of this ordinance amendment, but ending no later than August 30th, 2017, or until such time as zoning amendments are enacted, whichever is sooner, that addresses this form of residential development. A copy of the aforementioned application, CZ 15-03, is on file and available for public inspection in the office of the City Clerk, Revere City Hall, 281 Broadway, Revere, Massachusetts, Monday through Thursday from 8:15 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday from 8:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Calendar item number 2 is the Zoning Subcommittee report. Calendar item number 3 is the Appointments Committee report. Calendar item number 4. This is a communication dated October 5th, 2015, from the mayor relative to a proclamation for Lights On After School Day. Dear council members, I have attached a proclamation declaring Thursday, October 22nd, 2015, Lights On After School Day. Sincerely yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. The proclamation for Lights On After School Day, whereas the citizens of the City of Revere stand firmly committed to quality after-school programs and opportunities because they provide challenging and engaging learning experiences that help children develop social, emotional, physical, and academic skills while supporting working families, ensuring that children are safe and productive after the traditional school day ends. And whereas the City of Revere has provided significant leadership in the area of community involvement in the education and well-being of our youth, grounded in the principle that quality after-school programs are key to helping our children become successful adults. And whereas Lights On After School, the national celebration of after-school programs held this year on October 22nd, 2015, promotes the importance of quality after-school programs in the lives of children, families, and communities. And whereas the 28 million children in the United States have parents who work outside the home, and 15.1 million children have no place to go after school. And whereas programs across the country are facing funding shortfalls so severe that they are being forced to close their doors and turn off their lights, and whereas the City of Revere is committed to investing in the health and safety of all young people by providing after-school and out-of-school time programs that will help close the achievement gap and prepare young people to compete in the global economy. And whereas it is important to engage families, schools, and communities in advancing the welfare of our children and ensure the lights stay on and the doors stay open for all children after school. Now, therefore, I, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor of the City of Revere, do hereby proclaim October 22nd, 2015 to be Lights On After School Day, and urge all the citizens of Revere to take cognizance of this event and participate fittingly in its observance, given this 5th day of October in the year 2015 and of the independence of the United States of America, the 239th, and it's signed by Daniel Rizzo, Mayor, and Ashley Melnick, the City Clerk. Calendar item number 5. Pursuant to Council Order 15-228, this is a motion presented by Councillor Mckenna that the mayor include in his next budget the addition of 2 part-time parking control officers to monitor violations of the resident parking regulations of the city. And calendar item number 6, pursuant to Council Order 15-229, this is a motion presented by Councillor Powers that the mayor direct the Department of Public Works to complete the following in the interest of public safety. 1, replace the hydrant that is missing at the corner of Tuttle and Revere Streets. 2, replace the hydrant at the corner of North Shore Road and Oak Island Street. 3, inspect the hydrant at the corner of Janvrin Avenue and Trevally Road. One of the caps is missing from the hydrant. And 4, inspect the hydrant at number 77 Woodland Road for adequate pressure. And this has been before the council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, October 19th, 2015. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the council.